Hello everyone, welcome back to KBK P6 Planner and Scheduler YouTube channel. In the world of construction, calendar is the heartbeat of a project. If your calendar is inaccurate, your project completion date will be fundamentally incorrect. In our last video, we covered how to link activity and utilize the power of F9 or schedule button. However, relationship results are only as accurate as the calendar driving them. Today, we will walk you through the step-by-step guide on how to create a P6 calendar that aligns with holidays and non-working days. Stay tuned. There are three types of calendars in Primavera P6. The first one is the global one, applies across the entire organization, and the second one is the project calendar, which is specific to a single project. The other one is resource calendar, used specifically for personnel and machinery. Today, our focus will be on creating a project calendar. Let's dive into P6 software. So in our last video, this is where we left off. So today we're gonna create calendar for our project. So first go to the enterprise, then click the calendar. Then once you click the calendar, you're gonna see a dialog box for the calendar. We have three options. This one is the global one. The other one is the resource one, and the other one is for the project one. So today, just select pick the project one and click the add button. Then you will see there are so many calendars here. So from those calendars, just select the one which is the corporate standard full-time calendar. Then click the add button, which is at the right. Once you click that one, you can rename the calendar. Just make it a sample project calendar. Then click the modify button. So once you click the modify button, you're gonna have your calendar on your screen. So as you can see on the screen, you have the project calendar. For our sample project calendar, we have two options. This is one of them is the total work hours per day. The other one is the detailed work hours per day. So in our case, our project will have 8 hours per day. So you can leave it 8 hours, or as you can, if your project per day, if it takes 11 hours, you can put it there like that. You can adjust this one. So as you can see on the screen, the highlighted one on the Saturday and on the Sunday row, you see holiday. So this refers to non-working days. So based on your calendar, specific calendar and holiday, you can adjust by clicking the non-working days. So click the work week. So you're gonna see a dialog box. You will see a dialog box which is the standard work hours from Monday to Sunday. So we have Monday 8 hours until Friday. So our schedule is 6-day calendar. So we're gonna add for the Saturday 8 hours here. Then we press the OK button. So next we're gonna click the time period. So when you click that one, you see here in the dialog box, we have hours per day and hours per week, hours per month, hours per year. So for the hours per day, we have to put 8 hours. So for hours per week, we working 6 days. So we have to multiply 8 by 6, so we will have 48 hours. So for hours for months, we have to multiply 8 by 30, so we will get 240. For hours per year, we have to multiply 240 by 12, so we will have 2,880. So this is the hours per time per period. So this is how you adjust your hours per day, per week, per month, and per year. Then click the OK button. So now we gonna add the holidays. So to add the holidays, here we add the holiday for the month of May 2026 only. So you have to keep adding the holidays for each month of your entire project duration, as we did for the month of May. For example, you can put May 5, it's a holiday in your case. So you have to pick May 5 and then click the non-work button here. So you will see May 5 is get highlighted, so it become a non-work day. So this is how you fix your holidays on your calendar. So then you have to fix the work hours. So in order to fix that one, so you have to select the detailed work hours per day. Then pick that one. Once you pick that one, you will see this charts here all the way down from 0 to 23. So the highlighted one is the non-work hours. The one which is not highlighted, the white one, is the work hours. So instead of if you start 8 o'clock, you have to select so the 8 o'clock, so you can start from there. So if you have a lunch break, you can add here. If you have a 30-minute lunch break or an hour lunch break, you can select and make it highlighted. So by doing this way, you can manage the hours of the working hours of every day. So this is how you fix the work hours. So once you finish this part, then you click the OK button. So now you successfully created a calendar for your project. In our next video, we will demonstrate how to assign this calendar to your project activities. If you have any question, leave your comment. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.